Hi guys, here's a short video on multiplying polynomials. Most of you are probably pretty good with this already since you've been doing it for a while, but we'll go over a couple of them. So let's look at perhaps number 3 here, since that has multiple variables in it. So let's look at that a little closer there. So remember, all you're going to do is take that 7y and distribute it to the parentheses. So you have 7y times x. Typically, we write our letters in alphabetical order. And then you have 7y times negative 2y, so that's negative 14y squared. And for this, you could technically leave it that way, but I typically write them in descending order or standard form, so the squared term would come first. Just be careful to carry your signs rewriting it like that. So as long as it's just a monomial times a binomial or trinomial, it's very simple. When you get to a binomial times binomial, again, we should all be pretty good with this because we've been doing it for a while. And so you're just using double distributive, or I know some of you probably use the FOIL acronym. Okay, I will say I'm a little bit ticky about FOIL is not a verb, so we don't FOIL something, we distribute. Okay, and you can use the FOIL acronym that they talk about in the video as your mnemonic device to help you make sure you do all the terms, but we're really just distributing. So we say 3x times 2x, that would be 6x squared. Then we take that 3x and we multiply it to the other term. So that gives us 3x times 3, which is 9x. And then we take the 7 and we do the same thing. We distribute it to the second parentheses. So 7 times 2x is 14x. 7 times 3 is 21. Then we have like terms. So we have 6x squared plus 23x plus 21. So remember, when you're multiplying binomials, that's just undoing factoring. So we're going to go backwards. It works the same way if you were doing even different variables. You just kind of have to be careful with your variables. And then if we get to problems like these down here where we have a binomial times a trinomial, same idea. We're going to take that 6m and we're going to distribute it to every single term in the other parentheses. So that would give us 6m cubed plus 12m squared n minus 12m n squared. And then you're going to do the same idea with the negative 7n. Just make sure you're doing the negative with the 7n. So we have negative 7m squared n. And I wrote it that way because of writing it in alphabetical order. It helps. Okay, then we have negative 14m n squared plus 14n cubed. So then we just need to combine like terms. So we have 6n cubed. M squared n, we have this one and this one, so that would give us 5m squared n. And then mn squared, we have this one and this one, so that gives us negative 26mn squared. And then we have 14n cubed. Okay, so it works the same way as you go through whether you're doing trinomial times a trinomial. The main thing on this is just to watch your signs, because that'll be the one thing that probably tricks you up. That, and remember your exponent rules, that when we're multiplying the same base, we add the exponents. Okay, so go and look at some of these practice problems and make sure you're good with that. And you can always ask questions if you need to.